Hello guys, it's still Ina, still from Sweden. Today is the 10th of April, and as you can see behind me, the road is still covered in snow. But if we look kind of in the forest, there is much less snow over there. And yeah, it's kind of the first warm day. So I do not expect to find any mushrooms today, like morels, for example. They're not supposed to grow in this region. It's kind of too cold for them, too north. But we're going just to see what is available here, how nature changes throughout the seasons. And as you can see here, some of the wood have been marked. So blue, yellow, I don't know what's exactly the meaning of those, but probably some cutting would be going soon. Like they're marking the pathways every year so people would know where to go, and also it could be just marking for the pathway, but it also could be a marking for cutting the forest, like dividing into the areas. So without further ado, let's go. And here is the first poo-poo-doo-poo. At first I thought it was like hair stuff, but now I can see that the poops, they kind of clump too much, so maybe not. Maybe it is a hair, maybe not. So yeah, I'm going to investigate. Maybe we'll find some. It could be also the boars, but I think boars, they have a little bit bigger clumps, so maybe it's a young boar. So it's holding that pine cone, and it was like so sticky, and my hands are now sticky, and it's kind of disgusting. But you know, at the same time, oh, the smell is so fresh, refreshing. It's like I've been touching a fresh pine cone, but it has stayed here under the snow for the whole season. So it is nice, like the nature. Oh my god, I love it. You know, when I go to the forest, I feel like I can breathe. I don't care about anything around me, like all of the problems with immigration and stuff. I just want to be in the forest forever. Okay, here is the first forest dweller, a little slug. It is not moving. I think it's kind of maybe frozen. Oh no, it's not. It's just maybe still hibernating a bit. So we'll let him rest. I did not poke him hard, don't worry about that. So we'll let him rest, and obviously we're not going to step on him. We're going to check carefully what is under our feet. So I was walking, and I found this opening. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know if you know, guys, but very soon I'm going to Russia for quite some time. And it means I won't be able to show you Swedish forests as much as I did like last season. But anyway, I'm glad today to be here and to show you what is here. Like in Russia, I'm going to be in Krasnodar, and it's quite a big city, bustling, and it will be quite difficult for me to get to the forest from there, just because I don't have a car. Actually, I did have it, and I sold it to my mom for 1 ruble because she's like a pensioner and handicap. Yeah, I think you can call it handicap due to her illness, and just it's kind of easier and cheaper for her to get the parking and the taxes, you know, like all of that stuff. And also my driving license is out of date, it's expired, so yep. And I haven't driven a car in 10 years. So there will be much less forest, and that's why today I'm here, and I want to show you again what a beautiful nature is here in Sweden. But one day I will return to Sweden, hopefully in half a year. If I'm less fortunate, it will take a little bit longer. So found another poo-poo-doo-poo. So luckily it's not a bear, because bears, they have more kind of liquid stool, and this looks like a deer. This big lump. Actually, yeah, I think it's a deer, but this is definitely a deer. This may be something else, but maybe it's a deer, but someone stepped on it. And also it could be like last year. That's why it's kind of, could be smushed together. So let's see what else is here. And here's our first spring beauty. Look at this tiny purple gems. Oh, they're so nice. I was kind of thinking, and in this forest we might find sarcosoma, the mushroom, like the round ballish one. It's also called witch's cauldron, and honestly I haven't seen it in this forest or like in any forests around my area, but I did see that people in other regions of Sweden, they found it and they posted the photos online. Not this season yet, it was like last year, but still they kind of live a little bit more south from me, so maybe we won't find anything, but I don't give up. Anyway, it's nice. I mean, I am spending a good time here, so I thought, oh, there was a mushroom, but it's an old pine cone. So nice just to walk around, enjoy the beauty. Maybe next time when you go to the forest, think about me. It will make me happy. Here are some fallen trees. There are some aspen trees, some birch trees, some pine trees. So I thought, okay, maybe if I come here, maybe I'll find some mushrooms like Judah ear, like wood ear mushroom or something else. But so far, nothing. So it's okay. No mushrooms yet, but maybe, hopefully we'll get something. Here is a lichen for you. To be honest, I don't know its name. It's quite difficult to work with lichens because there is not so much information about them. And I think like not all species have been listed. Like at least I took a book in local library, and those that I found lichens, I tried to identify them, and they were not there. So I had to do a lot of online research, and I found something, but they look similar, but you never know. You have to be like a botanist or biologist to figure out what type of lichen are they. So if you know what's this type of lichen, please let me know. To be honest, it looks a little bit like a wood ear mushroom, but it's not. Tick tick. Hello, hello. Here's our first mushroom, pine cone cap. It's a spring mushroom that grows around wood, around pine cones. So it has a small light brown cap. Sometimes it could be dark or light, it depends how much light it gets. And it has very thin leg, white gills. The leg is kind of brownish, goes from brownish to white closer to the cap, and it's very firm. Like I'm trying to kind of squeeze it, and I don't think it gets like much, like no juice is going out of the stem, and it's like very dry. The cap is also very dry, not slimy at all, and again it's very, very firm. Oh, smells very fresh, almost like fruit. Almost like a fruit. So it's a nice mushroom. So it's supposed to be kind of semi-edible because you can eat them if you're like really dying or starving, but the flavor is bitter. That's why people don't eat them. But if you don't mind the taste, and you just need some to eat something, you can eat those. And here you can see the same species, just they're a little bit darker, but it's also the same mushroom. And we were worried like if we would find anything. I know it's a tiny one, but still we found some mushrooms. Hooray! Mission accomplished. There's the fallen birch tree, and you can see the trunk is so clean, nice. So there are like no mushrooms on it. I don't know. Seems like here wood mushrooms not that popular. So here we have another little family. My first guess that it was a mushroom, but now I kind of think that it feels more like lichen because it's very firm, and I don't really feel that it's like a mushroom. So I got some here. On the other hand, it looks a little bit like what's that? The name of the mushroom that Trasemessa or something like that. It could be like many colors. It could be just black. Could be kind of like turkey tail. Oh, something like turkey tail mushroom. They're also kind of flat. They don't have much of the fruiting body. So I'm kind of not sure what is this. I still think it's more like a lichen, but if you know what is it, please let me know. I would be very curious. Like here it looks more like lichen, and here it looks more like a mushroom. So if you know what are these, please write in the comments. I really want to know what are they. I was kind of thinking about this opening that we could find some sarcosoma here, but no, nothing. But at least we're somewhere here. I have just seen a spruce cone cap. And wait, what is this? Oh, these are some old berries. Okay, somewhere here I just saw a spruce cap. But now I can't find it anymore. So that is the rule for you guys. If you find something, get them immediately. Oh, and here we have autumn chanterelles. They're like from last season. The caps are dead, but the stems actually are quite firm because they were frozen. And here also, you can see they are here. Yay! So if super hungry, you can still cook them. They'll imagine like they've just been in the freezer and they just died. So thawed. Nice, nice, nice. Some food. So here is a classical digging pit. To be honest, I know these are boars and they're digging here, but I'm not really sure what are they looking for. Like at first I thought they were looking for some mushrooms, but I'm not sure that they would actually grow here so early. So it's like nah. And like if they're looking for autumn chanterelles, I don't think so. Oh, some birds. So like at the other place, they're kind of on the surface. You don't have to dig for them. So I thought maybe some kind of truffles, because here actually one type of truffles might grow. I've never found it, but I read about it, and I thought maybe worms, but again I haven't seen that many. And I was thinking maybe some, okay, the sounds of nature sometimes distracts me. I thought maybe they're going to for the roots of the trees, but they never, like I don't see any remains of the roots. So I'm kind of clueless. What are they digging here for? Maybe some insects? I have no idea. So I came to this area, to this particular place, because last season in autumn I found quite a lot of aspen ballets and king ballets here, as well as chanterelles, and because there are some pine trees, there are some birch trees, and over there are some of the aspen trees, at least there were. So yeah, still standing behind me. So I was kind of thinking, okay, if I come here, probably I will find something interesting, maybe something new that is growing, but I haven't found anything new. Oh, I found something, and this something is chanterelle. Chanterelle. This is the old one from last year. So again, I would not recommend it to eat because it's old, but if you're starving, you can, like if I was starving or surviving in the forest, I would have cut this part and I would have eaten this part. So it's not like they're super old, they just got frozen, and you know, after you defrost mushrooms, they change their color, and yeah, like at the back they're still yellow. Okay, I would not recommend you to eat them, but just in case if you're really surviving. Бабочка летает. There's a butterfly flying. А там птичка. There's a bird there. I was walking from the outside, I thought it's like, oh, grass on the stump. It's kind of weird, but it's not grass. It is a lichen. It's kind of hard, stiff. Yeah. Very, very beautiful. There's like the brown ones, they are the needles from the pine trees, and the green ones, they are the lichen. So in one of the videos from like last season, I showed you this little garbage can station, and I couldn't take those with me because my hands were full and I didn't have any spare bags. But this time I have a Systembolaget state alcohol supermarket bag, and I'm going to pick all of this trash with me. They're like idiots. Who would put fucking garbage in the middle of the forest? Fucking people, I hate them. So this is horrible. This tiny bag is not enough. I thought it would be enough like to pick everything up in one bag, but no, these pigs, I don't know, they're not pigs, they're not animals, they're, I don't know, how would you call them? Because pig is like a nice animal. I don't want to call them pigs because they're not worth being called a pig. And they put so much garbage. It's just like, I have to squeeze this and squish this aluminum cans, and still there will be not enough space in this bag. This is insane. This is crazy. This is a bag full of the smashed cans. And it's not the end. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are like 7 at least. There are some. It's like crazy. These imbeciles, they just ruined the forest. And if they brought all of these cans here, they had like bags or, I don't know, plastic bags or backpacks, they could have just fucking packed their shit and took with them. Idiots. But meanwhile, I found these guys. Okay, again, they look more like lychee. Not lychee, lichen, but could be a mushroom again. At this moment, I'm not capable of identifying what is it. I'm so angry with these imbeciles. So if you know, again, what is it, please write in the comments. I would be really eager to read. Oh, I'm so tired. It's just that I'm so tired of these idiots. It's just like they ruin everything. We have already ruined a lot of areas, so like if you go to a clean place, why would you leave your fucking trash here?